there ain't no justice in it.
To even care about
carbs as a fuel.
stay with you.
Got original 1965 Corvette AM FM. That's what this one's going in. We've done a full Aurora Design conversion, a complete polish. We had to put a bezel on it, and lens, and light. So we're going to demonstrate a little of it. Right now you're on FM.
The hag wouldn't have a chance on today.
First thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to put it. This radio has AM FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It's got a pre-out on it if you want to add a sub, auxiliary in, USB port. You can hide this wherever you want to. It's a long extension, plugs in the radio in the back. This will also charge your phone, your devices, and play a thumb drive, which comes with it, with the video on it and music. Auxiliary in right above there. Plug in any device you want to, satellite radio, CD changers, anything that's got a head that puts out a signal. We're also going to demonstrate this new little device here that a lot of people say, well, I got a new iPhone, does not have a headphone out jack. They make these to plug right into the original charging port, gives you a headphones out jack and another charging port. So we're going to show that off. Auxiliary in cable. It also has a Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command, voice assistance, built-in mic, extra mic. It will also scan your stations and has voice ID, which we'll be showing that. Right now you're on FM. You got your bass treble like you've always had. Everything works like it always did. I gotta stay on the lower end to stay out of trouble with YouTube when I shoot these things. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to put it in the scanning mode. And all you do is take your tuning knob and tune the dial up twice. And she'll say scanning for stations. 1, 2.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. So you can do this, go down the road, let it find you a station. I'll show you how to lock on it, how to find it where it is on the dial if you want to pull out a preset and preset it, and even how to identify it. We're going to let it go a few stations.
Hello, my name is Paul Kennings. Stay tuned. Allow God to touch your life today through His Word. Winner Bobby Rush. Awesome Charlie Brown. Lattimore.
Say you like that station there, all you do is just turn it once.
Station hold.
She'll lock on it, or it'll go quiet till you find where that station is. There it is. Pull out a preset and you got it. Now you're looking for a Pacific station, the ball game might be on or something, and we'll do all this on AM and FM. Take your little button, you're going to hide it underneath the dash or in the console. Push it one time.
FM 92.5.
Tells you it's called voice ID, which is very cool. Now the push button does a whole lot more. I'll demonstrate that for you. Right now we're going to do auxiliary in. Pull out your little male-to-male cord. I'm going to use this thing here. This is pretty neat. Plug it into my phone. And then take the other end and plug it in there. Who knows, you might have somebody sit in your car and say, here, listen to this. Plug it in. Go to music. Hit play. Well, automatically changes over. So that's how your auxiliary in works. It's automatic. You don't have to touch your radio. When you get ready to come back off of it, just turn that device off. And if you don't touch the radio in 20 seconds, it will automatically change back over where we had it. Now if you want to go quicker, just turn it off and back on. But we're going to let it automatically cycle back around and make sure everything's right. And it should be getting fairly close to it. There it is. Back on it. That's how your auxiliary in works. Now if you hook up, we're going to be using he's wanting a new speaker for the dash, and that's a DVC 6x9. I've got it over there. And it's so close together, it's stereo. It's not the two little bitty ones, it's a full range one. You don't have to worry about balance, but I'm going to show you how to do it all. If you decide to put more speakers in, you've got 4 channels, you'll have balance and faders all built in your toner control. So let's go into toner, treble and bass. Now all we're going to do is take this push button and we're going to go into fader. We're going to push it one quick time and hold it.
Fader adjust.
There's the rears, fronts. As long as you're moving this, it will stay in that control until you find what you want. Back it up. Let's balance it out. Alright, stop. We'll let her set it.
Fader set.
Now let's go into balance. 2 quick punches and hold it. 1, 2, hold.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side. Balance it out, let her set it.
Balance set.
Now you got your speaker set up, all you got to worry about is treble and bass. Anytime you want to know where you're at, push it once.
FM 89.5.
Tells you where you're at, that's pretty cool. Now we're going to run our Bluetooth in. Bring your phone up, make sure you're on Bluetooth. There's 2 ways of doing it. This push button works with these controls. I found it easier to work the push button, but we're going to do it with the control, because all you got to do is hold this down till she comes on and say ready to pair. Turn this up twice, you can do the same thing.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Showed up on her phone, all we got to do is tap on it, she'll complete the setup.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Now you notice that we're lit up. Alright, what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little test. This radio will take multiple devices. It'll always pick number 1. So now we've got this phone paired up to it. We want to make sure that it finds the phone. We're going to turn it off. And when it comes back on, that way when you get in your car after you do the initial pair up and turn the radio on, every time she'll come on and say Bluetooth connected. You're already connected up. And that's what we want to do.
Bluetooth connected.
There we are. Now we're going to do a voice command, just like you can tell your phone what you want to do, call home, looking for a restaurant, anything, by using up twice on this or hold this down. Let's hold this down. Well, that ain't what I want. Let's do a voice command. Play music. Going to music on my phone. Now if you want to advance your songs, you can do it here or here. Press this once to advance, twice to back up or repeat. I can also do it with the tuning knob. Turn the dial up, click, back. You can also do it with your push buttons. Now, whatever you're doing with the radio, USB, AM, FM, whatever, Bluetooth will override it all. When you hear it come on and say incoming call. That means you're getting a phone call. You can press this once to answer the call or move your needle up once. Answer the call and talk. You got a mic that's built right in behind this here, or you got an extra mic in case it's convertible. And talk your call. When you talk, carry on. You might want to adjust the volume, whatever you need to do. After it's done, just let the phone hang up. It'll go back to doing whatever you had it doing. If you was playing music on the phone, it'll go back to it. Let's do another voice command. 1, 2. Stop music. Put it in pause, right back to radio. That's how your Bluetooth and all work. Now we're going to do a USB. A lot of people like to hide these. You put this in the glove box and nobody has to see it. Put this in, go straight to it. Advance your music the same way. Advance. Back up or repeat. Now, since you can hide this wherever you want to, you don't want to constantly have to be pulling this stick out unless you want to change it or charge your phone or your devices. So you can leave it in there. There's 2 ways to go to pause. We can hold this down 1 second, put this in pause, go right back to radio. You can hold this down 1 second and go back to it. Depends on how long you're down, whether it goes same song or not. Or you can do it up here. We went up on the volume for Bluetooth. Let's go down. Down twice, put it in pause, right back to radio. Back on radio. Down twice, right back to USB.
You and me, I'm on
Now we'll go back to radio. Let's go back into, let's go down twice. Back to pause, going back to radio. We're going to adjust the fader again. You always adjust your speakers in the radio mode. Once, hold down.
Fader adjust.
There we go. Let her set it.
Fader set.
There we go.
Fader adjust.
There we go.
Fader set.
That's your original 1965 Corvette AM FM with a full Aurora Design conversion. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me do it.